I used to wonder how someone wouldn't notice if they were marrying an abusive spouse. That's what I thought until not too long ago. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd become the victim. My name is Amelia. I'm married to a man named Gabriel. We have a 5-year-old daughter, Nora, and another one on the way.
Mommy, when is the baby coming out?
Soon, sweetheart. You're going to be a big sister, so be strong, okay?
Yeah, I will take good care of them.
Nora, even at 5, is someone I can count on. But Gabriel, not so much. To put it bluntly, he's just selfish.
Hey, you're in the way with that big belly of yours.
Gabriel just blurted out that insult as soon as he got home. I'm pregnant, so a big belly is a given, right? Worse, it's Gabriel's child I'm carrying, yet he treats me like an inconvenience. I felt hurt and shot back at Gabriel.
It's your child I'm carrying, so be a little kinder, will you?
But as soon as I said that, Gabriel glared at me and yelled, "What did you say?" "You're defying me, you insolent woman." Gabriel swung his fist at me. I immediately shielded my belly. He hit my back and arms repeatedly, leaving bruises.
Oh, stop it. Gabriel?
I cried and begged him to stop, but Gabriel just kept going. Finally, out of breath, he stopped his assault.
You see, this is what happens when you defy me. Don't you ever dare do it again.
Gabriel said that and walked off to our bedroom. I checked my bruised areas and broke down in tears. Just thinking about what would have happened if he'd hit my belly with that much force scared me beyond words. I was checking my bruises when Nora came over.
Mommy, are you okay?
Tears welled up in Nora's eyes as she said this to me. She had been trying to stop Gabriel, it seemed.
Thank you. I'm sorry, Nora. You must have been scared.
I pulled Nora close in a gentle hug. If this violence keeps escalating, Gabriel might even turn it on Nora. That's something I can't let happen. That was my thought. A few days later, Gabriel came home in an incredibly foul mood. Apparently something bad had happened at work.
Ugh, I'm so pissed off. Hey, what are you doing? Start making dinner now.
Gabriel forcefully dropped his bag on the floor, startling me. But I'm also pretty far along in my pregnancy. Even a little movement is a struggle. Because of that, I was moving slowly, and Gabriel threw a nearby cup at me.
What's taking you so long? Hurry up.
Please don't throw things. I'm doing my best, despite how heavy I am.
What? That has nothing to do with me. I'm just uncomfortable. That's why I'm saying this.
Gabriel throws another object at me. A loud noise rang out, and Nora came to see what was happening.
Mommy?
Nora rushes over to try and protect me, but I stop her.
No, don't come over here.
Hearing this, Gabriel got even more irritated.
What's your problem? Are you treating me like some criminal? I don't like it. Maybe it's time to remind you who's in charge.
Gabriel moved closer to Nora.
Wait. What are you planning to do?
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to make Nora understand through physical pain.
Gabriel clenched his fist. Clearly he intends to harm Nora. I stepped in front of Nora, preventing this.
Mommy.
What do you think you're doing? News.
Gabriel glared at me as he said this. If I move, he will definitely strike Nora. I can't let that happen.
Stop being horrible. Nora hasn't done anything wrong, you know?
Despite what I said, Gabriel remained expressionless.
Everything's just pissing me off. Why did I ever marry you? If it had been like this, I should have stayed with... that guy.
Gabriel was about to say something but stopped himself, pushing me aside to take a swing at Nora.
Hey, stop it. Can't you hear me? Don't hit Nora.
Shut up. Mills, I'm pissed off. This is the best way for me to relieve stress.
Gabriel tried to move me aside, but I stood my ground.
I will not let you hit Nora. What good could come from that?
You're so annoying.
Angry, Gabriel hit me instead of Nora. And it wasn't my face or arm he struck. He hit my stomach.
Us.
Seeing me collapse in pain, Nora screamed.
Mommy.
Shut this kid up.
Gabriel then kicked me as I lay on the ground. That's when it happened. I felt wetness all around me.
Oh my, did my water just break?
Clean this mess up, will you? I've got to go to work.
And with that, Gabriel walked out.
Wait, you can't just leave. I'm in labor. I can't give birth here. We need to go to the hospital.
Gabriel ignored me and never came back. The pain was so intense that I began to lose consciousness.
Mommy, don't die.
I heard Nora faintly, but couldn't muster the strength to get up and blacked out. When I woke up, I found myself in a bed. It seemed to be a hospital.
Mommy!
As I opened my eyes, Nora hugged me tightly.
Did Nora call an ambulance?
Nora nodded, tears streaming down her face. Nora, only 5 years old and already so responsible. My life was saved, thanks to Nora. But then I noticed something. My belly was flat.
Where's my baby?
Trying to calm me, Nora spoke.
It's okay. They took the baby out when we got here. They're running some tests now?
You did all that for me? Really, she is so good that I can't believe she is my own child. I hugged Nora tightly, filled with immense gratitude. After a while, father-in-law and mother-in-law showed up in the hospital room. Apparently, Nora had been in touch with father-in-law and mother-in-law. She explained everything, from Gabriel hitting me to losing consciousness. Father-in-law and mother-in-law apologized to me through tears. The ones at fault here aren't father-in-law and mother-in-law. It's Gabriel. There's no reason for father-in-law and mother-in-law to apologize. Still, it's unbelievable that Gabriel, the perpetrator, isn't here even though Nora, father-in-law and mother-in-law are. Besides, it seemed like Gabriel was saying something quite mysterious. Going to work, he said. Even though it was already 7 p.m., there was no way he would be going to work now. So why did he lie? I couldn't shake the feeling that Gabriel was up to something. I shared this with father-in-law and mother-in-law, hoping they would help me uncover whatever Gabriel was hiding. About a month passed. I was discharged from the hospital with the baby and had returned to my parents' house. That's when Gabriel contacted me.
Hey, I heard you were discharged from the hospital. Why haven't you come back home? Nora isn't here either. What's going on?
Gabriel's voice was harsh and angry on the phone. I responded calmly and coolly.
Why should I have to go back to your place? I haven't returned because there's no reason to.
This infuriated Gabriel even more.
You? What kind of attitude is that? It's outrageous to defy your husband like that.
Your husband, he said. He seems deluded into thinking he's superior. I had something to say to Gabriel.
Let's get a divorce, Gabriel. I can't be with you anymore.
What? What are you talking about all of a sudden?
Your abusive behavior is unforgivable. I can't be with you anymore. Please, let's divorce, Gabriel.
Don't be ridiculous. You can't just say whatever you want. Besides, there's no evidence of abuse, so you can't divorce me.
No evidence of abuse, he said. Funny he should say that when I still have bruises on my body. Moreover, there are other grounds for divorce.
Gabriel, you might be playing dumb, but I know. Okay? I know you're cheating.
What? Cheating? I'm not doing anything like that.
Gabriel's voice trembled, clearly shaken. I can't help but be amazed at how bad he is at keeping secrets.
Gabriel, you've been dropping some cryptic hints lately, haven't you? Saying things like, you shouldn't have married me, or heading off to work at 7 p.m.
That's all just speculation, okay? It's unfair to accuse me of cheating just because of that.
Well, that's not all. I've actually hired a private investigator to look into your activities for the past month. Turns out you've been getting cozy with a woman I don't know.
Upon hearing this, Gabriel became flustered.
I've got plenty of photographic evidence, too. If you can talk your way out of it, be my guest.
Whoa, hold on, you actually hired an investigator? Look, that wasn't cheating, more like just a bit of fun.
Gabriel began with an excuse that wasn't even an excuse. Whether it's cheating or just for fun, the fact remains that he had an affair while married to me. Not to mention we have a daughter and a newborn son.
If you're so fond of her, then divorce me and be with her. Simple as that.
Even when I said that, Gabriel rejected the idea.
No, I can't. That woman has no desire to marry. Even if I divorce you, she won't marry me. So don't divorce me.
Gabriel was spouting nonsense. Essentially, he wanted me to handle domestic chores while he enjoyed himself with his mistress. There's no way I could let such absurdity slide.
Sorry to break it to you, but things aren't going your way anymore. I've lost all affection for you. My current feeling is to divorce you as soon as possible.
Hearing this, Gabriel became extremely anxious.
Don't say that. Are you sure? We have 2 kids now. Child rearing is going to get more difficult. Can you even afford to live without my income?
Don't worry, I'll get support from my parents. Plus, I have a wonderful supporter.
A supporter?
Gabriel seemed unaware. Then I have a strong ally, father-in-law and mother-in-law. They heard about what's happening and offered to support the kids.
What? Dad and Mom? Why?
Well, they are their grandchildren. Of course, they'd want to help. Also, they want to make amends for the terrible thing you've done.
The terrible thing I've done? You've got to be kidding. I did nothing wrong. I was just educating my wife.
Educating? Don't joke with me. What you were doing was plain abuse. You might have even been violent towards Nora.
No way. I'll tell Dad and Mom not to offer any support.
Gabriel yelled, but it was a futile effort.
Father-in-law and mother-in-law said they're cutting ties with you. It seems they don't consider you their son anymore.
What? I'm the one getting cut off? That's insane. That can't be.
Well, it's the truth. It seems your parents taught you not to bother others, but you've been awful to me. It's only natural they'd cut ties.
I could hear sniffling coming from the other end of the line. It was clear Gabriel was crying. Unable to do anything about the situation. It was pathetic. He should have thought about that before cheating and being abusive.
Come on. I didn't do anything wrong, right? Tell them not to cut me off, please.
This isn't something that can be reversed just because I say so. You're the one who messed up. Why not make it right with your parents?
As if I could do that. Just forgive me already. I said I was wrong, didn't I?
Gabriel was getting angry, even as he cried. Tears won't change the situation. Give it up. There's nothing I can do.
Then I'll go to your parents' house. You're there right now, aren't you? I'll take you back by force.
Gabriel had lost it.
What would that achieve? It's pointless. My parents know what's going on. They'll send you away.
What?
There was no getting through to Gabriel. He was in a hopeless situation. I decided to explain calmly to Gabriel.
I'm going to consult a lawyer. I'll show them evidence of your abuse and cheating, and they'll handle the divorce proceedings for me.
No, not a lawyer. Come back, please. I'm really sorry.
You're only sorry in words, not in deeds. You're still involved with the other woman.
I get it. I'll cut her off. I won't contact her again. So please come back.
No, I have no feelings left for you.
Gabriel's sobs grew louder, his sniffling intensified, making him sound like a child. He should at least wipe his tears before speaking. For now, I don't want to hear your voice anymore. I'm gonna block you. From now on, a lawyer will mediate our interactions.
Wait, how am I supposed to live after this?
Why not try taking care of the house yourself?
How can I do that? I'm busy.
Busy cheating, you mean?
No, I just want to live with you.
Yeah, right. You just want a convenient housekeeper you can also hit. I'm not interested, so...
Please wait. Don't divorce me. Forgive me, please.
Gabriel had sworn he wouldn't divorce me. But I didn't hesitate to block him on all platforms. I hired a lawyer and moved forward with the divorce proceedings. Of course, I made sure to demand a generous alimony. In the end, Gabriel agreed to pay both the alimony and child support for our 2 kids. He was terrible at housework, so he struggled to balance work and home life, living on instant noodles daily. As a result, he developed lifestyle-related health issues and had to take a leave of absence, eventually quitting his job. After leaving his job, Gabriel tried hard to find new employment but couldn't land a job anywhere decent, ending up in a company with poor working conditions. Honestly, as long as he pays the alimony and child support, I couldn't care less where he works. With the help of my Memile, Dad and Mom, I'm managing to raise our 2 kids. I also started working from home, and I'm making a decent income. Now I am able to balance both work and raising my children while comfortably making money.